So here's the deal, my friends. How many of your bodies have been surviving on an adrenaline pump? So what happens is once we take the old pattern of functioning from the adrenaline pump out of your body actually functions then from a new energy, but that is exhausting. And so that exhaustion needs to come out of the body. And so if you just ask like, hey body, how long do you need? Right? If I give you permission to get rid of this distractor implant, adrenaline pump fucking crap, how long do you need? Do you need a day? Do you need 3 days? Do you need a week? Do you need a month? Most of you probably only need 3 to 5 days. But if you're judging it, and if you're judging your body, and if you're judging the tired, it's going to take a longer time. And one of the things, Christine and I had a conversation yesterday, just how much the energy of anger being stored in our fat cells and how much we've created our bodies based on the distractor implants. And so how many of you have fury, right? Now, fury is what? Intense, disordered, and destructive rage. So how many of you have fury in your fat cells? Everything that is times a godzillion. We just join on credit, please. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, pod, all 9, shorts, boys, and beyonds. So everything that you've done to either be the fury or avoid the fury, which means if you're avoiding the fury, how much is your body at the effect of fury? Everything that is times a godzillion. Will you destroy and uncreate it, please? Wow. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, pod, all 9, shorts, boys, and beyonds. That's really cool. So Janet writes, sometimes I have felt like all the cells in my body were screaming. I get it now that the intensity was a distraction. Well, actually, yes, that could be true, Janet. And also the intensity could be your body's awareness that you haven't been acknowledging. So the pain could be a distraction, but the intensity might be an awareness. And so if you're in action instead of reaction, action is what's the energy underneath this? So if someone's doing anger at you or fury or rage, you'll go, we tend to react. The way to change it is to go to ask a question, which is an action, which is, wow, my husband's being a total asshole to me right now. What's underneath his anger? Okay. It's not that none of these energies are allowed. It's, are you using these energies not for an adrenaline pump to destroy your body, but to create an action? And so if you say hi to the anger, how many of you were controlled by your parents with anger? Right? So you tend to either choose anger with your own kids or in your own relationships, or you tend to flee the situation. But if you say hi to the anger, what's actually underneath it? Whew, everything that is times a godzillion. We destroy and uncreate it, please. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, pod, all 9, shorts, boys, and beyonds. I actually am in disbelief at how much we have all been functioning from distractor implants. And so the purpose of distractor implants is to never get you to be you. So when we're doing anger, we're not necessarily angry at the person we're doing anger at or the situation we're doing anger at. We're angry at the distractor implants for keeping us limited. everything that is times a godzillion. We destroy and uncreate it, please. Yeah, Wendy says so deeply hidden. That's why we're fucking doing 24 calls. Because maybe by the end of it, we'll be able to open the door just slightly to getting some freedom. Okay, so on 3, can we frack the insanity of all the secret, hidden, invisible, covert, unseen, unsaid, undisclosed, and unacknowledged implants and everything holding that in place? Woo-wee. On 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And so, my friends, if you allow me to contribute to your bodies, because I can feel some of the intensity, some of the sadness, some of the pain, just ask, is this coming up to be released? Okay. So if you allow me to contribute to your bodies right now, I'd like to do an exercise, if that's okay. And then we'll end for today and we'll join tomorrow for hate. So I want you to take all the emotions, all the anger, all the rage, all the fury, all the hate, all the energies that like you can feel. Yeah. Okay, that. And I want you to say hi to it. Whew, there you go. Say hi to it again. Say hi to it again. Do you see how it's starting to dissipate? Say hi to it again. Okay. And then I want you to make it infinite. All the anger, all the rage, all the fury, all the hate, everywhere you've judged you for being it, everywhere you've implanted you with it, everywhere you allowed others to implant you with it. There we go. Make that infinite. Whew. And on 4, we're going to open the door and destroy and uncreate everywhere your body has been functioning from the adrenaline pump of the distractor implants. Actually, let's do a 3 first. On 3, 1, 2, 3. On 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And make it infinite. Yeah, Ola says it's grief for me today. Yeah, grief of suppressing your magic since you were little and thinking you're fucked up, which you're not, right? So allow, and this, my friends, give yourselves permission to whatever's required. Tears are required. If anger is required, hit a pillow for fuck's sake. Like, you know, like go for a run. Do whatever's required. Okay. So real quick, Heather has a question about the fat cells, so I'll answer it. She says, question about locked in the fat cells, awareness of angry surgeon who damaged my muscles during C-section. Yeah. So what you can do is anywhere that any anger, so any of you who've been abused, whether it was emotionally abused, physically abused, sexually abused, or financially abused, holy cow, there's a lot of energy on financial abuse. That's crazy. Okay, cool. So everywhere that energy has been locked into your body because it was projected onto you by others, and everywhere it's living in your fat cells or any of your cells, but it's really living in most of our fat cells because that's where we can hide it. And then we get to judge ourselves so we never have to change the fat cells, or we never have to change the anger, or we never have to change the projection. So can we dissipate and release with ease out of the body any anger, any rage, any fury, and any hate that was ever projected at our bodies? And everywhere we hit it, on 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then dissipate and release all the magnetic, chemical, physical, financial, and energetic imprinting out of the body. And so, my friends, I would encourage all of you right now, if you want to take your fists and just rub on your kidneys, because that will help And if you can move today in some way, even if it's just standing up and like shaking it out for just a couple minutes, I think that will do some good for your body, because the body loves movement.